me to take his place. I was like, I'm not as good as Aldo, and I don't think that would work well with him and me on a podcast together.
Yeah, because I know she was trying to like find some other people to do the movie reviews as well after I was graduating, which...
Well, and on top of that, the other competition for that role, I knew from being in a writing class with him, and his goal was literally to get into Game Informer. He wanted to be able to write for Game Informer. So at that point, I was like, give it to this kid, because this is what he wants to do for a living, kind of thing.
Okay.
You can't like use the key cards on those slabs, can you?
That's what I'm wondering. Because, I mean, I see the red mark, which would indicate that...
The way I understand is if you have the key card equipped, then all you have to do is walk up to the door, and if it works, then it works. But let me double check.
Nothing?
Let's see. First building, first floor. When you start the game, you will watch a little scene. Yes. I got it. Let's see. Receive another call. Use your duty is to infiltrate. We got the emergency food one. Oh, wait, what? Let's see. Go right one screen in the truck, pick up the ration. You can call Big Boss if you want to. Then make sure you pick up, pick up the rations. We already got the binoculars.
Okay, I can still punch with it equipped. That's good to know.
Yeah. Let's see. Then we got the handgun.
Got the handgun, got the mine.
So be careful of the security cameras. If you contact Schneider by dialing 120.79.
Okay. Let's get to cover. We know, boss.
Yes. So how do we manually manipulate it?
Okay.
There we go. No, go back into it.
Yeah, that's...
So that we can... Is it Solid Snake? No.
Okay,
yeah,
there we go. So 120.79.
Yep. Complicated controls. This is Resistance Leader Schneider. I'll guide you around the inside of the base. Let's use frequency 120.79 to contact each other. Over. Okay, so you contact Schneider, and he will say, and then he explains that. Make sure you stay on the upper left-hand corner of the screen, in which it is the safe spot.
Well, this spot, I mean, it's pretty safe, so...
Yeah, so, let's see.
We know, boss.
This is resistance. Yeah, so he'll keep on saying that. And once the security camera on the left goes all the way down, and before it goes back up, run to the right-hand side of the screen and stay on the right-hand side of this column,
Which is where I am.
until the camera on the left goes all the way up. Go down one screen on the left-hand side, call Big Boss if you want to. He'll say, Resistance members should be over somewhere, try contacting them. Let's see, enter the left door, which is what we did. Pick up the ammunitions. You'll get 20 and 2 for the rocket launcher. Call Big Boss. Oh, you can actually repeat the grabbing ammo until you have 50, so we already did that. Go down, so let's see, exit the room and right until you repeat until you have 50. Go down one screen using access card 1. Down one screen from here?
I'm guessing so. Or from here, maybe. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, try using access card 1.
Well,
there we go. Oh, we are so smart.
I'm saved!
I don't know, am I? Okay, so there we go. All you have to do is have it equipped. And, oh! This is a gas room! No!
Boom, boom.
Okay.
Some hardcore Metal Gear fan's gonna be screaming at us, going, "You guys suck!"
Yeah, we
Well,
suck.
keep in mind, first time playing the MSX game, so...
Yeah, we're used to
cut
the
me some
NES.
slack. I'm not even used to NES. I started with... My first was Snake Eater. That was my first Metal Gear game.
Yeah. I remember...
We know, boss.
Dang it, boss. Why can't you just leave me alone? Now you get the plight of Solid Snake here, Alex. Because he has to deal with this all the time. People just calling him for stupid, inane reasons. can we actually open these? No.
Well,
No.
not that, but there is that door. I just gotta
Yeah,
punch
let's
the
try
guy's
it.
lights out.
Nope, can't open it.
Must be a different access card.
Yep.
Just gotta sneak up behind this. Dang
Oh,
it.
no! And now they're storming the room. So now it's time for
Bring
us
out
to
the
be
gun.
the elite soldier.
John Rambo.
I think it might just be in your best interest to die. There we go. We are so awesome, aren't we?
Alright, I'm gonna go back and get that extra ration, just
Yeah,
so
go-
that I
go
have
ahead.
it on hand.
Well, there's one of those doors again.
So here's another question that we have for Romney. And it's regarding Monster Clash. So this is how I know it was from his channel. On this series, do you want to tease what your next Monster Clash is going to be?
Well, I'm tempted, but I don't want to tempt fate, because I've teased past ones before, and, well, life kind of happens. But what I can confirm is that I am currently editing the long-awaited comparison between the two versions of Carrie, and I have acquired the DVD, the Blu-rays of both the remake and original versions of Poltergeist. And the third one I'm going to keep a little bit of a secret, since it's a bit of an unorthodox choice for an episode of Monster Clash.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, that saved me a trip.
The other thing I'd also like to point out, just in case people didn't know this already, Romney is actually the sole editor of the Genshiken plays that we actually put up a couple of months ago. He wasn't supposed to be the sole editor,
Yeah.
but it just turned out to
Should
be.
change.
So I'm just going to point that out for the record, because I know that I've gotten a few Genshiken questions, like when is episode 2 coming, and are we expecting an episode 2? And I think the way that we've just kind of decided it is if you guys want it, then we'll do it, but we need to be able to know that you want it.
Yeah, that's
And-
pretty much the best way to put it, because it's kind of the case, if the demand is there, we'll do it, but if there's no demand, then, well...
Yeah, exactly. So at that point, if you guys want it, then let us know. And for crying out loud, get your friends and family to watch, because we would like to be able to see a good amount of views on the Genshiken plays before we do it, so that we know that you guys want
Yeah,
it.
because we have, like, ideas we've been brainstorming in the pipeline. I don't want to, like, go into any specifics here, because that would spoil part of the fun, but we have, like, ideas in the pipeline, so we do want to do it, but if there's not enough demand for it, well, then we can put that time towards
Yeah.
other things.
That actually reminds me, how well is it doing these days?
I'm not sure.
Because it's on your channel, so I have to go look it up myself. Genshiken plays.
Oh,
It's a little over 100 views, so it's doing fairly well.
yeah.
But unfortunately... Oh, and,
This big boss forgot to tell you, you'll need a gas mask. Schneider, the leader of the resistance, should be able to tell you where to get a gas mask. Over.
so get out of the room.
Dum, dum.
No!
Oh!
Get out of there, Snake! Okay, so something tells me that we actually have to go into that room, get that hint, come back out, and then Schneider will give us the spiel on the gas mask.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's been plenty of years since I've played this original game, so we're gonna have to wing this as we go. And I'm gonna quash this little thing right now. Does this mean that we're gonna be taking on games that are not officially part of the series, like say Acid
Or Snake's Revenge.
or Snake's Revenge? I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Let's get through the main series first here,
that
people.
Acid would be difficult to capture, because that was for PSP.
Well, PSP we can get through the TV, so that wouldn't actually be that hard. But the ones that I'm actually more interested in are like Metal Gear Gaiden for Game Boy Color. That's hard to procure. Even the ROMs are kind of hard to come across.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be another one that would be difficult. Oh, and what's this? This is Big Boss. I forgot to tell you, you're gonna need a gas. Yes. Okay, get out. And then let's contact Schneider. Oh, we haven't unlocked him yet. So, 79. This is, yeah. Okay.
Maybe I have to trigger the security cam one.
Or, no, actually, I was gonna say just, like, go outside of that room and see if maybe that helps. Nothing. This is Solid Snake. Come in. It's 120.79. Okay, go out to the hall area and see if then he'll talk to you. Yes, we get it, Big Boss. Yes, this is Resistance Leader Schneider. Okay, so now go back in and see if it'll work. And of course, use the rations. Okay, now try and contact Schneider. Come in. Okay. Next room, I guess. These are rooms. I hope it's not the gas room that we have to talk in.
We might have to.
Well,
let's
do it.
Get in there. I don't care. This is Resistance Leader Schneider. The gas mask is on the first floor, to the south. Over. Okay, well...
Okay, to the
So we are on the second floor, so we need to get to the first floor. Which means through the cameras, yet again.
Ah!
Oh, no! I love it. Every time you punch it, they're like, They took a fist to the knee. That's the way it goes.
Yep. We know, boss.
And just to quell that question in your mind, Alex, yes, this happens throughout the series.
I can tell.
Not just Big Boss, like, in the PlayStation era, we got contacted by, what, 4 people?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All with various tips. Yeah, because we had Mei Ling who was saying, like, you should save early, save often.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had, not Natasha, Miss Nanomachines from 4. I can't remember. Naomi. You had Naomi telling you all of the nanomachine stuff, and it was complicated. You have no idea, people. So the next... Oh, uh-oh.
Ah!
No! So here's the thing. Do we have to go back and get that segment,
Well,
or can we just look for it?
Probable.
well, given that the life is lower,
And we got Schneider.
and we have full ammo when this... I think we should be good.
Let's find out, yeah.
So I think we...
So...
Yeah.
Okay, so go all the way to the floor at the bottom of the screen, and click the access card. Quickly go down. Oh, so okay, you can go and just get the gas mask, but so just go down here, and there's some rations. We need those. Walk out, walk back in. Because it's always helpful to have some spare extra rations.
Yeah.
Not just spare rations, spare extra rations.
Yeah, and I mean, before people know, oh, but who would leave these rations? Well, keep in mind, this was like during the Cold War, and, well, there's been horror stories about these rations.
Yes.
Like, they're meant to be filling, and they're meant to sustain you. They're not meant to be good.
No.
And oddly enough, as a fun little tidbit, I'm gonna pause just to kind of give this information. No, actually, yeah, let's at least listen to the music, but Hershey actually designed a candy bar for U.S. soldiers that was meant to taste so terrible that no one could possibly want to eat it otherwise, because the army complained that they kept eating the chocolate bars too early, which meant they didn't have enough rations, so they asked Hershey, make one that tastes bad, so that way they don't go through their rations quickly. Oh, crap.
Yeah, no! No, this is a true story.
That's
actually.
interesting.
Yeah, apparently the candy bar tasted like sand, according to soldiers who had the unfortune of having to consume it.
Yep.
Because chocolate, a lot of calories, a lot of sugar, it's a high energy food, but it tastes too good, and so you can't have your soldiers eating their rations super quickly, and so it was a case of, well, we need them to be able to eat them for the energy, but we don't want them eating it too quickly, and thus they made a intentionally bad tasting Hershey bar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we now... Oh, that's
It's
a call
just
we've
the
already dealt
it's
with,
just
yeah.
the same Oh, it's an infiltration mission.
Snake, my refrigerator's making weird noises. Call a repairman, General.
Call a plumber, General. Why would I call a plumber for a refrigerator guy? Or a refrigerator guy. There you go. That's an episode title right there.
I need to call the refrigerator guy.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, General. Call
Although that
the-
would be interesting. Solid Snake trying to adjust to like normal civilian society. Ooh.
Oh.
There we go. And there's our gas mask. So
Time
can
to
we
find-
sneak behind this guy?
I'm sleepy.
Well, he's sleep. Whoa.
Well, he was.
But
Well,
wait,
you're gonna
no,
sleep for a long
he's not
time
sleepy. He's not sleepy because he didn't tell us that he feels asleep. Yes, that's one thing that we don't have to get used to with this later rendition of Metal Gear is we don't have to deal with the bad translations.
Translation is improved.
Oh no, I feel asleep. Well, but at the same time, there's like, you stupid Americans, you just tell everybody that you fell asleep. No, that's not how it works, people. Okay, so now we can go up to the gas mask room.
Yep. Which means we just gotta sneak past all these peeps.
Well, but this is good because then at that point we can get good at this game. We can show how awesome we
We
are.
can mess with the auto stealth.
So, with that point, so the next thing that got asked of Romney is, we see that you do movies. We see that you're doing From the Shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ever going to branch out into anything new, like, say, anime, gaming, TV? And if so, would you like to give a sneak peek on what that is?
Well, there have been some ideas I have in the pipeline for the next episodes of From the Shelf, because the idea behind From the Shelf, I'm starting with movies, is literally an excuse because I literally have a bunch of DVDs that I bought from used DVD stores.
Yeah.
And literally I'm just thinking, I should probably watch this stuff. And so it was a case of,
Shift change.
okay, that's what the show's gonna be, is that I'll just take a look at the DVDs that are literally on my shelf and watch them. So that includes anime, includes foreign films, includes domestic films. It's just with all the copyright stuff going on, I've been kind of afraid to move forward on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the movie I promised as a review for the next From the Shelf didn't actually give me that much to work with, so I tried moving on to a different idea, which is taking a little more time since I need to find time to actually shoot it. And I'm not going to set anything in stone just yet because I'm kind of retooling the concept and thinking how I'm going to approach it.
Okay.
That and also because the window of relevance on the other idea is closing pretty quickly.
But yeah, so From the Shelf, I don't think you're planning on doing any games anytime soon.
Not until I can kind of get into a system. I haven't really done a lot of games because I don't want to do it just like a normal Let's Play or just review. I kind of I did have a show idea I tried actually shooting the pilot for, but I lost all the game footage, so I had to basically scrap
That's right, yeah, because you were going to do
It was called Romney's Retro Challenge, which if you've seen Game Center CX with Arino Shinya, it basically would be that, where I would try specific challenges, not just, oh, beat this game, it'd be specific challenges in the game. So, for example, if I were to do Metal Gear, it'd be like, okay, well, let's try Metal Gear with no stealth and no kills.
Yeah.
I mean, as insane as they...
Oh, you're going to need so turn this on, open the door, and then quickly put the gas mask on. I forgot to tell you, you'll need a gas mask.
I
Yeah,
know.
thanks, Big Boss.
I know, boss, I'm already wearing it.
Boss, you're a little late to the party. Also, Big Boss, I am your father.
Boy, would that make the timeline a mess.
That would
Oh,
that would
really?
F it up royal. Yeah, they're gonna make you take it off. Oh, that sucks. Ah, no! That's okay. We're alright with it. And it looks like there are two to three open doors over
Yeah.
here.
It's just I don't know if that camera's gonna move or not.
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like
stayed
it.
pretty stationary.
Alright, that door don't work, so I'll have to sneak behind here. I think it's because it got frozen by the triggered alert.
It could be. There we go. And we have another hostage.
Thank you for saving me. The Foxhound member that infiltrated this base a few days ago is unharmed.
Gotta love it. Everybody has a southern accent according
I
to Alex.
captured him.
So yeah, we're in here rescuing Gray Fox, who is considered the greatest soldier ever to live, maybe after, or, second only to Big Boss. But depending on the games.
What the heck?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to deal with this.
Picked up
Plastic explosive! See, this is where Romney is right. Every room is a puzzle. Because it is... Oh. Okay.
Yep, that's pretty much what stealth games are at the end of the day, is that they are basically elaborate puzzles. You have to recognize patterns, basically keep track of information, and how to basically apply it into... Because really the solution is sneaking by.
Yeah. Which is funny because the only one to step outside of that formula is the most recent one. Not Peace Walker.
Phantom Pain.
Phantom Pain.
Which even
because you can be a gunslinger in that one. You can go in guns blazing.
Yeah, but you do get somewhat penalized because the thing is that the AI in Phantom Pain react to how you conduct yourself in the field. So if you say take a bunch of pot shots with a sniper rifle, more of them are going to be wearing helmets.
Oh.
We're
Fists of Fury.
It's a fury. There you go. Reference to
didn't even break a sweat.
But you're Solid Snake. You're never gonna break a sweat. At least we'll never see it. I still miss David Hayter as the voice, man. That's something that I'll never not get used to. I mean, nothing against Kiefer Sutherland, but I love David Hayter.
Well, yeah, and at the same time, keep in mind that, to me, Hayter is a Solid Snake, not necessarily Big Boss. And there's a real difference between those two characters.
Yeah, and you can honestly do that because, I mean, yes, he played Naked Snake in Solid 3, which is supposed to be Big Boss's story. But at the same time, we've had so many other people play Big Boss that you could totally see somebody else playing it.
Well, yeah, and at the same time, it's also a case that was when he was young, optimistic, which I think is when David Hayter does a better job, because even with Metal Gear Solid 4, although you know he's supposed to be, like, rapidly aged, the better Snake voice is when he does the younger Snake voice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just seems more natural to him because it doesn't put nearly as much of a strain. One thing I wish I could see, although I don't think Konami's ever gonna do it, would be, and it wouldn't even have to be a game, it could just be a short film where you basically see the fight between Big Boss and Solid Snake with Hayter as Solid Snake and Kiefer Sutherland as Big Boss. Yeah,
that would
not
be
gonna
nice.
happen, but...
This is Big Boss. I forgot to tell you, in order to turn off the juice, you'll have to destroy the electrical power panel.
Which we,
You need an all-sea missile, Schneider. Schneider, the leader of the Resistance, should be able to tell you where to get one. Over.
So...
Yeah, I gotta say, like, the Snake's face looks kind of weird, because it's weird, because most people are used to seeing Snake with, like, a beard. But here he's got, like, the real baby face going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is definitely...
Yeah, this is definitely the Kyle Reese-inspired Snake.
And I'll just be honest, I don't like the Kyle Reese-inspired one, but then again, I also don't like the what was it, Mel Gibson in Metal Gear 2? Yeah, it was Mel Gibson from No, not Command. Was it Commando?
I think, not sure.
Oh,
No, Commando's Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. It's one of the older Mel Gibson movies, but it's a war movie.
Oh.
I don't know many old Gibson war movies.
Yeah, I don't know how many war movies Gibson's actually done.
Are you sure you're not, like, confusing it
But
with...
I think,
No,
I think it just may
covers-
have been a case that, like, maybe you saw Lethal Weapon and just took cues from the way he looked, because he definitely got the mullet from Lethal Weapon in Metal Gear 2 Solid.
Yeah, he did. Because I think Kojima's admitted he used to be a very big Mel Gibson fan.
Yeah, he's a big film buff in general. That's why he makes so many homages.
Let's see. We're doing this live, people, and that's going to be something we're going to be doing quite a bit here, is because we can look these factoids up, and the Metal Gear series is huge.
This is gonna become... Did you know?
Oh, you didn't know? No.
Did you know? Did you know gaming?
If only Did You Know Gaming would call us up. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, I realized I probably should contact Snyder to ask where the heck I'm supposed to get the remote-controlled missile. Probably should have done that, but it seems everyone's on high alert.
No.
Alright, so let's see. Alright, so... I got a lot
Wikipedia, you have failed me. Because that's like a factoid you would have.
There's gotta be like a Metal Gear wiki.
There is. MetalGear.wikia.com.
Cover inspiration.
Yeah, because there was like, I remember that there was like a DVD service that was kind of like the Japanese Netflix that did a whole promotion saying 20 films that inspired Metal Gear Solid. And it ranges from things like 2001: A Space Odyssey to Planet of the Apes.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Media influences on the Metal Gear series. So... Oh, no. Crap. Don't... I hate it when those stupid loaded-in advertisements happen. that makes you think you did something wrong. Okay, so obviously, in case you couldn't figure this out, James Bond inspires a lot of Metal Gear.
James Bond, The Great Escape.
Let's see.